Good morning, English 10. I hope you guys had a great, restful weekend. Today we are just doing two things, so you should still be looking at the information gathering page and working on it. So I know that I switched the due date. I've adjusted things because I got a lot of feedback that kids were confused and they needed some support. So we're slowing things back. So, today, what you guys are going to do first is you will look at the introduction presentation. It is linked right here in the daily agenda chart, and then you can also see it in the week 2 e learning folder called the introduction presentation. So, when you guys are looking at introductions, you have to remember that there's three components. There's the attention getter, which is a quote or a bold statement or a thought-provoking idea that relates to your topic, which is your theme. You should have necessary information, so any titles, authors of your text, as well as important plot information. This should be brief. You only want to provide enough context that helps your reader understand how you're approaching your topic and explaining your theme. And then you need the thesis statement or the claim, which we went over last week. So the first example is a strong example. So you'll see that it's color coded. We have right here the attention getter or the hook. The path to goodness is riddled with temptations and choices, and oftentimes people struggle to stay on this path. So then the next part is that necessary information or the bridge. The play Macbeth by William Shakespeare, notice how I start off with a title and the author, shows how Macbeth, the protagonist, struggles to stay on the path to goodness after being tempted by his dreams of becoming King of Scotland. Macbeth chooses to act in evil ways in order to become King of Scotland, but in the end learns that these evil choices have deadly consequences. Notice how I am just introducing the information that I'm going to talk about in my body paragraphs. So, my first body paragraph is going to be about being tempted by your dreams and the things that you want. My second body paragraph is going to talk about going after the things that you want in a good way or a bad way in the case of Macbeth. And then my third body paragraph is going to be talking about the consequences of those evil actions. So then my next part of my bridge just talks about my second book. Kvothe, the main character in The Wise Man's Fear by Patrick Rothfuss, is also tempted to act in evil ways, while he is on his quest to find the murderers of his family. Even though he is tempted by evil, Kvothe is able to stay true to his morals and finds great reward. And then my thesis statement. Even though Macbeth and The Wise Man's Fear, I made a mistake. I need to italicize my titles. About that. Even though The Wise Man's Fear and Macbeth were written in different times, both teach that, and then here's my theme, even when good people are tempted by evil, if they stick to their morals, they will lead good lives. So that's our strong example. Notice how it has all of the components. It's detailed but concise. And it's only about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sentences in total, so not a lot. Here's a weak introduction. Good versus evil means you choose between doing what's right and what's bad. So that's not really a strong introduction. It's okay, but it doesn't really give detail. It doesn't really go in depth on anything of the theme. In Macbeth, and notice how the title is not right, by William Shakespeare, Macbeth does all kinds of bad stuff to get what he wants to be the King of Scotland. He gets what he wants by being evil. In The Wise Man's Fear by Patrick Rothfuss, Kvothe is faced with some of the same situations as Macbeth, but he chooses to do good things because he knows that he needs to be good to get what he wants. Both these books teach the same lesson, that if you want to get what you want, you best do the good things and not the evil ones. Notice how this one is not detailed. It's really vague. It doesn't really tell us specifically what happened, and it doesn't give us enough to go forward. And then last, we give you guys some tips on creating strong introduction paragraphs. Once you guys review that presentation, you should simply go and apply these changes to your planning packet. We are going to be holding conferences this week so that you can have a face-to-face meeting with either myself or Mr. Dubek. So the next little link that you guys will click is this one, and it'll take you to this survey. So you guys are going to sign up for conferences, and you can either sign up for tomorrow, April 1st, Thursday, April 2nd, or Friday, April 3rd. You guys get to choose when you want to meet as well, which has all the times leading up to 3 p.m. If you want to meet in a time outside of that, please just let us know and we'll make sure to make that work. So when you guys are getting the invite for your conference, it is going to be a Google Calendar invite. So if you look at the calendar, and I just showed you guys how to get there from your email, you'll notice that, or you'll see an invite from us that looks like this. It'll be sent to your email, and all you guys will have to do in order to meet with us is you'll just click this link that says Join Hangouts Meet. So you'll have to go into your email, accept the invitation, and then hit this little button at that time. So make sure that you guys are ready to go for that. And if you guys have any questions about conferencing, just let us know. We're just hoping to help you guys out with your information gathering. The last thing that you guys should do today, if you did not do so already, is you should turn in your independent reading log. So if you click on this box down here in the Week 2 e-learning folder, you'll be able to submit the independent reading log. Please remember that you guys need to make sure that it's all in one Google document and that you're sharing it with both me and Mr. Dubek and submitting the shareable link. If you guys need any help with that, please do not hesitate to reach out. I hope you guys have a great day. Let us know if you need help and how we can support you. Bye.